Hey, it is Whitney Cal, and I am coming to you with the Love Cards by Robert Lee Camp. I'm going to do a little reading for the Three of Clubs. It's the Writer's card. And if your birthday lands on May 29th, June 27th, July 25th, August 23rd, September 21st, October 19th, November 17th, or December 15th, then your main card is the Three of Clubs from the Love Cards. And you are the Writer's card. There's also a secondary card. You can look below in the notes where I put your birthday and the planetary ruling card that you have as a backup. Some people have more than one. You might want to take a look at it. The creativity in this card can manifest in many ways. On the high side, these people can be very successful writers, teachers, or performers. On the low side, they can worry, become indecisive, and spend their time on frivolous activities. Even among the most successful Three of Clubs, we find worry and indecision as more or less constant themes in their life. Success in life always depends upon the individual and how they use their God-given talents and abilities. Three of Clubs are gifted, but their fear of poverty may entice them into using their creativity in questionable ways. If this happens, they seldom get away with it. They make great salespeople and propagandists, but they are ineffective until they decide upon one philosophy and stand behind it. This is one of the strongest business cards. Their King of Diamonds, second karma card, gifts them with natural business ability. They gravitate toward big money and big business and can easily position themselves in leadership wherever they work. The Five of Diamonds first karma card, however, causes them to choose occupations where their freedom is not hampered too much. Thus, they will often choose to work for themselves or to freelance. Their natural gifts are creative, and many become prominent authors, speakers, or producers in the entertainment industry. It's interesting. They are sure to have some emotional losses, relationships that they think should last forever but don't, many of which are destined and karmic in nature. If they see them as completions and graduations to a higher level, they can avoid disappointment. Their love has the potential to be realized on a more universal level. If they utilize their inheritance of spiritual knowledge, much success can be realized. They are here to be transformers of energy. Worry into creativity and fear into faith. I love that. In this manner, they serve as powerful examples for all of us. So here's the Three of Clubs issues with relationships. Here's a person who's basically indecisive, uncertain about making a commitment one way or the other. Then again, they love to try different things and to experience all that life has to offer. So we note a lot of going back and forth in their choice of relationships. On the other hand, they may repeatedly attract those who reflect these qualities, afraid or unwilling to make a commitment. The happiest Three of Clubs seem to be those who accept their need for variety and simply date people for the pleasure it brings, foregoing the married life for satisfying love affairs. Those who are married will often find a way to have someone on the side. Those who are married will often find a way to have someone on the side. Though there will be some losses in life, they can have love and happiness whenever they make a firm decision and refuse to accept less than what they truly want. These people have hearts of gold and will do almost anything for those they love. It is simply that they usually have much to come to terms with on a personal level before long-term relationships can be successful. It's interesting. I like the writers, the Three of Clubs. The Three of Clubs panic attacks. So this is a little section here. I'm just going to read that, a little bit of it. Many Three of Clubs have these panic attacks every so often. One moment they were feeling fine about everything, and then something happens to scare them. Sometimes the catalyst is a mere thought or something they watch on television. When this occurs, their versatile minds kick in and begin sorting through every conceivable subject in their life that remains undecided. Then they begin questioning everything, including their own commitments, as they search for the answers to their fears. For example, Three of Clubs panic attack may begin with your Three of Clubs friend calling you or coming over to talk. They ask you a question about something that is bothering them, and you give them a calm and reassuring answer. They appear to be satisfied with the answer, but a few minutes later, they will ask you this very same question as though you hadn't answered it at all. Everything will seem hopeless and doubtful to them at that moment. Unfortunately, if you try to persuade them out of their doubt, it will just aggravate their condition. The biggest mistake that a Three of Clubs person could make, or their partners could make it for that matter, is to make important decisions while in the midst of one of these panic attacks. Because there is so much emotional energy stirred up at that time, it is impossible to see things clearly or to make an objective evaluation of the issues at hand. During these little attacks, every choice seems wrong. The tendency of the Three of Clubs person is to pull back from everything, even the things that bring good energy into their lives. This is a lesson for all of us because the Three of Clubs person exemplifies their own minds. Many of us have our own little panic attacks or periods where we seem confused and doubtful about many things in life. We can learn that all we have to do is relax and wait, and the clouds that are fogging up our decision-making process will clear. Patience is a virtue, right? I'll need to learn that. The expression, don't worry, be happy, strongly applies here. Like most of us, the Three of Clubs people love to be happy. If we can remind them and ourselves of this when in the middle of one of these attacks, we can usually connect back with our joy and happiness and let go of all the mental stress and indecision. So there's your reading, Three of Clubs, the Rider's card. If you're curious about what your planetary ruling card is, just look below in the notes and look for your birthday in the planetary ruling card and take a look at that reading as well. I hope this was good for you. Ciao.